Hey guys, it's Nigel here. Welcome back to another video. Today I will be explaining the main differences between SEO and pay-per-click on Google, which one would suit your business better, and which one you should ultimately go for. So let's hop straight into the presentation here. So the difference between search engine optimization and pay-per-click marketing is that SEO is focusing on getting traffic from organic search, whereas PPC focuses on getting traffic from paid search through socials and display ads, things like that. So you can think of SEO as basically a free way to get traffic on your website, and pay-per-click is a paid way to get people on your website. What is SEO? So let's dive into that right now. So Google has two types of results, organic and paid. So anytime you search something up on the internet, so for example, say you're searching up coffee, you will get usually 2 or 3 ads at the top of the page and then organic results under those ads. As you can see with that graphic on the left-hand side. Google has two types of results. So it typically involves 4 different areas when you're trying to get these results. So keyword research being number 1, find what people are searching for. You want to do on-page SEO to create content that searchers are looking for. Off-page SEO as well. We want to build trust and authority from other websites. And technical SEO, we want to ensure that search engines can find, crawl, and index our content. So number 1 with keyword research, this is basically the process of understanding the words and phrases that your target customers use when searching on search engines. Finding these words usually involves using a keyword research tool. I'm going to leave some keyword research tools in the description below, so check those out if you'd like. I also have a very in-depth video on keyword research that I posted last week. You could probably find that at the top of this video here. A pop-up will pop up right now. But for example, here's how we can find keywords for an online store that sells coffee products, right? So just brainstorm some words and phrases potential customers may enter on Google. Enter them into a keyword planner, like SpyFu or Google Keyword Planner. I'll leave some options in the link in the description. And finally, just conduct a keywords report. See kind of what the volume looks like. The KD means the keyword difficulty. So coffee being at the top there, the KD 95, that means it's super, super difficult to rank organically for just coffee for your site. Obviously, because there's tons of competition for that. So that's why the keyword difficulty is at 95 there. CPS at the very right, clicks per search, basically means at the top one there for coffee, 0.28. That means there's a 28% chance someone's actually going to click on that ad when they search for coffee. So number 2 is on-page SEO. On-page SEO is about creating the kind of content searchers want to see. Doing this involves figuring out why searchers are making that search in the first place. This is known as search intent. For example, people searching for how to make brownies want to learn, right? You can see from the organic results that they want a step-by-step tutorial on how to make the chocolate snack. So continuing on with on-page SEO, on the other hand, people searching for basketball shoes want to buy, right? So there's that difference of wanting to learn and wanting to buy. The organic results show us pages of different basketball shoes on e-commerce websites. Knowing search intent is important because you'll want to align your content with it, right? But on-page SEO doesn't just end with search intent. It also involves other important factors, such as, strategically placing keywords, such as in the title of the ads and in the description of the ads. Like I was saying, input those keywords in the title, creating a compelling title, right? If someone sees the keyword that they searched in the title of an ad, they know it's relevant to their search. So it's compelling. Using short and descriptive URLs. So as you can see on the first ad there at the bottom, we see PG6, KD15, Zion 2, Nike Air Zoom GT Jump. So those are very short descriptive URLs to basically the basketball shoes that they sell, right? Not reinventing the wheel, just making it super simple. Fourth is we want to make sure our images are optimized, right? The least amount of clutter possible in the images. Product just on a white background, right? Nothing crazy. They see the shoes. They can tell if they like it just from the image. And if they do, they'll click on that image, right? Third point here is off-page SEO. So off-page SEO is where you do things outside your site to show Google that your pages deserve to rank. One of those things is building high-quality backlinks. This is important because backlinks are one of Google's top 3 ranking factors, and we'll get into what the other 2 factors are later in this video. They basically act like votes from other websites. Expanding on off-page SEO, you can see who links to you by entering your domain and going to a backlinks report. So just like the keywords planning, I will also leave some links to backlink reporting in the description below as well, so you can find one that works for you. Beside links, other important off-page SEO factors, especially for local SEO, include reviews, citations, and more. So the more reviews you get, the more social proof, and the higher Google's going to rank you on their platform. Number 4 is technical SEO. So technical SEO is all about making sure search engines can find, crawl, and index your content. This is important because you can't actually rank if search engines don't know you exist, right? So can you rank in organic search? So at the start, can search engines find your content? If they can't, you can't rank. If they can search engines crawl your content? If no, you're unlikely to rank. If they can search engines index your content? If no, you can't rank. If you can, you're in luck, you can rank. SEO pros and cons. So what are some of the positives and negatives while using and trying to implement SEO for your business? Organic traffic has staying power, right? As long as you can rank high on Google for your target keywords, you can get consistent search traffic for your website. For example, this is what organic traffic might look like for a typical blog. Theoretically, they could stop publishing for a while and traffic would still continue to flow. As you can see, before they started writing any blogs on their website or putting out any content, they were getting basically no website visitors, and their peak was at about almost 600,000 website visitors in a single day, which is crazy. Another pro we have here is SEO can be cheaper in the long term. So our client's blog actually ranks for over 95,000 keywords and gets an estimated almost 420,000 monthly organic visits. If they were to buy that traffic through PPC, it would cost them an estimated $548,000 per month, or $6.5 million per year. So this is just from organic SEO, backlinking, on-page, off-page SEO. This is all organic traffic coming to the website. A big con of SEO is that it simply takes time, right? We conducted a study to find out how long it takes to rank on Google, and we discovered that only 22% of pages in the top 10 were published within a year. So the top 10 ranking organic sites, only about 2 of those 10 were, created a year ago or within the year. It's clear SEO takes time, right? If your window for making an impact is short, SEO may not be the right strategy for you. A major con of SEO is that some keywords can be super competitive, right? Look at some of the search engine results pages for basketball shoes, right? It's absolutely crazy. We can see Nike at number 1, Dick's Sporting Goods at number 2, High Snobiety at number 3, We Are Testers, I believe, is number 4, and Foot Locker's number 5, right? So all huge companies. If you're a new online store that sells basketball shoes, you'll have to compete with these established brands. It's daunting, to say the least. So while these keywords may be dear to you, understand that it's going to cost you tons of time, money, and effort to even begin competing with Nike, right, for basketball shoes. While it's not impossible, you'll probably need to start from the bottom, right? Target keywords with low difficulty and slowly build your website's authority. What is pay-per-click? So let's get into pay-per-click side of things on Google. Pay-per-click marketing is a form of online advertising where advertisers pay a fee each time someone clicks on their ad, hence why it's called pay-per-click, right? Search ads are the most common format, but social media ads fall into this category as well. Here's what PPC advertising for Google Ads typically involves. Keyword research, just like SEO, find what your customers are searching for. Number 2 is bid setting. So decide how much you want to pay for a click. And with bid setting as well, we want to make sure we actually do some CPA forecasting. So cost per acquisition. What this means is how much are we actually going to be paying for a conversion? Yes, we want to set a bid for our clicks, but we also want to set a bid for our CPA as well. So keep that in mind. If your product's $20 and it costs you $40 to get that conversion, it's not going to make sense to advertise on Google, right? Ad creation, create a compelling and relevant ad to whatever your business is offering. And number 4 is audience targeting. So choose who should see your ad. If you're a local business, you probably want only, people that live in a certain radius of your business to see that ad. Whereas if you're a product-based business, maybe you want an entire country to see your ad. So things to think about for PPC. So number 1, we have keyword research. Just like how you chose to target a keyword for SEO, you'll have to choose keywords to target for PPC advertising as well. That means doing keyword research. Again, I will attach a link to the video up here to learn how to do proper keyword research, which options you have, paid options, free options to do some keyword forecasting. So make sure you take a look at that video if you're interested in starting PPC or SEO. Number 2 is bid setting. So bid setting is where you decide how much you're willing to pay Google for an ad click. If competitors outbid you, Google will not show your ad that much, leading to a lot fewer clicks. Number 3 is ad creation. Ad creation is where you decide what your ad will say and where it will send people. For example, this ad here sends people to Shopify's homepage. The ads you launch are given a quality score by Google. This tells you how relevant and useful your ad is. Generally speaking, higher quality score means your ads will be seen by more people and you'll also pay for less clicks. So the reason Google implements a quality score to advertisers on their platform is because they want users on Google to have the best possible experience on Google, right? So for instance, they judge how relevant is your ad copy to your landing page, right? If you're advertising scuba diving gear equipment and your website is actually a coffee shop in Brooklyn, your quality score is going to be trash, right? You're going to be placing on page like 99. So make sure everything's congruent with each other. If you'd like to watch a video on ad creation, I do have a step-by-step beginner's guide that I'll link just at the top of this video here as well. Number 4, audience targeting. This is where you decide who should see your ad, basically. You can target people based on who they are, what they're interested in, where they are, and much more. Now, that audience targeting I did cover in that beginner's guide, so be sure to check out that beginner's guide on Google Ads. PPC, pros and cons. Let's get into it. Pros. PPC is fast, lightning fast. It's almost instant. You can head over to any ad platform and start a campaign right away. It's awesome. PPC allows for granular targeting, right? So most PPC platforms will allow you to choose who you want to target. And this would be between demographics, geography, interests, everything. The next point we have here is PPC allows for quick experimentation. So the nature of PPC is fast feedback. You can set up a campaign, run A/B tests, and monitor the results to see what works and what doesn't. Comparatively, SEO takes time, and thus it can be difficult to attribute success or failure to any single individual change or tactic. Now, guys, I really want to stress on the timeline for PPC. You should give Google at least 3 months to optimize your campaigns. It takes around that time for you to start seeing consistent results. So if you are considering advertising, make a budget for 3 months. Let Google do its thing. Give it a fair shot is what I'll say. Big con of PPC is that it can get prohibitively expensive. For example, it can cost you $40 per click on average if you're bidding on the keyword car insurance, right? I've looked at some keywords for lawyers as well, and sometimes lawyers can charge anywhere between $70 to almost $100 every time someone clicks on your ad. So it can get crazy. This is why we need to do keyword research beforehand to see, which option is going to be better for us, SEO or PPC. Big con of PPC is that it can actually lose effectiveness, right? So that's why Google Ads agencies exist. If you just had to set up a campaign and that was it, you didn't have to optimize it at all, then Google Ads agencies wouldn't exist. You need to constantly be optimizing those campaigns every single day to make sure that they don't lose effectiveness. The longer your campaigns run, the less effective they become. People start seeing your ads too often. The messaging becomes stale and novelty effects are real, right? PPC is not set it and forget it. Ad blindness is real. You'll have to constantly refresh your existing ads, so headline, copy, images, to make them work for the long term. Big con, PPC, you need money to make money. PPC means you'll need a budget to begin a campaign. You may even lose money in the first few months as you figure out how to optimize your campaigns. Like I said, it does take Google about 3 months to optimize those campaigns. You can think of the optimizing period as a graph. So on the x-axis, you have time, and on the y-axis, you have money. The more money you have, the less time it'll take to optimize. And the less money you have, the more time it'll take to optimize. So just make sure that you figure out your goals and what you want to complete by the end of your advertising term. SEO versus PPC, which is better? Let's dive into it. Neither SEO or PPC is better or worse than the other, right? It definitely depends on your business model. Both are legitimate sources of traffic. So the real answer is it depends, right? Like I said, there are some situations where one channel may make more sense. So let's take a look at some of those scenarios. Number one, you have an innovative product. To get organic traffic, you need to target topics people are already searching for. You can do this by just using Google Trends. But if you're building a disruptive company with an innovative product, then it's likely that nobody's looking for it, right? Think back to Uber. Barely anyone was searching for ride hailing before the company was formed in 2009, right? In this scenario, it may be better for you to leverage social media PPC to build awareness. Number two is you're gearing up for a launch or you have a one-time offer. Are you preparing for a product launch or promoting a one-time event? Since SEO takes time, your event may be over before you start ranking. In this case, you can consider using PPC or other channels like influencer marketing. Number three is you're targeting informational keywords and you're creating top of the funnel content. So generally speaking, keywords where people are looking to learn, not buy, are poor candidates for PPC. Think back to that brownie example I gave just a couple slides ago, right? This is because very few people will immediately convert into customers. So it's difficult to make a return on your investment. For example, take the keyword how to make zoodles. It gets 2,700 monthly searches and has a cost per click of only 35 cents. Although you could theoretically drive 100 clicks for only $35, most of these people are simply wondering how to turn their zucchinis into noodles. They aren't in the market to buy anything, right? They're just looking to learn. So this is sales intent or knowledge intent. So just to expand on this a little bit more, we know this because the search engine results pages are all blog posts for these keywords. You can see how to make and cook zucchini noodles. Basically, every top ranking site for that keyword is on the learning side of things. They're not trying to sell anything because they know the customer intent. It'll be a better idea to create content rather than run ads for such of these topics, right? So number four, you're trying to promote commercial content. Generally speaking, people don't want to link commercial content like landing pages or product pages, things like that. So to rank them higher in organic search, you'll have to consider using strategies like the middleman method, right? If you're trying to do SEO on a product page, this is kind of what you'll have to do. Here's an animation of how it works on the left. If you need results quickly, then consider using PPC because you can drive traffic directly to a landing page, right? And as we can see, the blogger is taking links from those blogs and putting it onto our product pages so that they can actually rank. Number 5, you have low or non-existent budget. We experienced this actually a few months ago when we were working with a client in the food and beverage industry. There was almost no budget to run paid ads. So we turned to SEO and content marketing to build brand awareness and drive traffic to their site. Number 6 is you're a website flipper. If you wish to sell your site, you should manipulate the multiple in your favor, right? So how do we do this? By using SEO. Website buyers love SEO because organic traffic is harder to acquire, but stable over the long term. If you're selling your site with a solid SEO base, you're already signaling to buyers that you've done the hard work. All they need to do is maintain or scale it. Whereas if the site is reliant on pay-per-click, it takes much more work to manage. Ads need to be refreshed and optimized. Plus, if the ads broke, the business could go bust overnight. So if you're into the website flipping business, it may be better for you to focus on SEO. And how you evaluate a website according to Empire Flippers is you take the 12-month average net profit of the website and multiply that by 20 to 50. So SEO and PPC, the best of both worlds, how we can use both to grow our businesses. Number 1, use PPC ads to promote your content, your SEO content. Each piece of content we produce takes around 10 to 20 hours to create. So a blog, it'll be a waste if no one sees it, right? So we run ads to distribute it to as many interested people as possible. Not only should you run ads on Facebook, Instagram, Google for these types of things, but you should also run them on Twitter and Quora. Just getting as much eyeballs onto, your content as possible, because that will make your SEO rank higher and give you more sales in the process. Number 2 is use retargeting. So retarget the people that have already visited your website and looked at your content, looked at your products, right? It takes multiple touch points for someone to buy a product. Retargeting allows you to target visitors who have left your website. This gives you the opportunity to persuade visitors to return and reconsider a purchase. So here's how it works. A visitor discovers an article from a coffee website after Googling. The page sets a cookie on the visitor's browser, which allows the coffee website to retarget them, i.e. show ads to these visitors. The visitor will actually leave the page because they're like, you know what, don't have the money right now, or don't want, I simply just don't care. As they surf around the web, they're shown ads to revisit the website. Depending on where they are in the buyer's journey, they may be prompted to check out a free offer, try a trial, or buy a product. Number 3 is pursue keywords your competitors are bidding on. Imagine if you could see the keywords your competitors are bidding on in Google Ads. This would be great, right? You could potentially find lucrative keywords and pursue them via PPC or SEO. To do this, simply paste a competing domain into Google Keyword Planner, SpyFu, SEMrush, and head to the paid keywords report. So like I said, I made a whole video on this. You can check it out just on the top here. But here you'll see the keywords your competitors are bidding on, the landing pages they're sending traffic to, and the ad copy that they're using. Consider targeting keywords that may also be lucrative for your business via PPC or SEO. Final thoughts: fish and chips, wine and cheese, chicken and waffles. Just like SEO and PPC, these pairings just work. If you want to have the best of both worlds, you should be using both. So finally, I just want to introduce to you guys that I actually do Google Ads and SEO management for businesses online. If you're considering, bringing someone onto your team to help grow your presence on Google, please book a short meeting with me down below in the link. All it's going to be is a short discussion on where you'd like to grow your business, how you'd like to do it, and kind of what your budget looks like on completing those goals. We offer Google Ads Management, SEO, and the best of both worlds as well. So if you're interested in hiring an expert onto your team for some Google help, book that meeting below. But finally, guys, did I miss anything? This is the end of the video. If I did, leave a comment down below or hit me up on Instagram if you have a specific question. I always love making these videos for you guys. If you have any video ideas you'd like me to touch on, please leave them in the comments below. If you found this video useful, if you learned something, leave it a like. And yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.